this minor final here between St. Joseph's and St. Mary's. The St. Mary's team line out as usual with Jerry Gucking in goals. Kieran Gucking, left half back, Donald Kennedy and Barry Crowe. Niall Comerton, wing half back, Michael Green, the captain of this Carrick team, centre half back, and Fergus O'Rourke on the left. Ian McGreevy, centre field, along with Jimmy Gucking. Barry Gucking, right half forward, Paul McGreevy, centre half forward, and Fintan Cox, left half forward. Jamie Cox, top of the right now for St. Mary's, with David Crowe full forward and Keith Flynn on the left. And the St. Joseph's team lines out as usual with Enda Lyons in goals. Jim Morrow wearing number 2 cornerback for St. Joseph. Barry McKiernan now full back, and Owen Bannon on his right. Gerard McGovern now left half back, Fancy Corrigan in the middle, and Martin Dolan on the right. Aidan Charles, the captain of this St. Joseph's team, at centre field. Alongside him is Hugh McGee. Right half forward, Keith Confrey with Peter O'Neill, centre half forward today, along with Kevin Keegan on the left. Colin McKiernan, corner forward, with Enda Madden full forward, and Benny O'Rourke on the left. That's the teams for today's clash between St. Mary's and St. Joseph's. And here we'll have Aidan Charles and Michael Green with getting their photo taken, along with Enda Stenson, the linesman, and I don't know who the referee is. Pat Kane now is referee in this game today, and Enda Stenson is the other linesman. Paddy Kane's the ref. Are we still on?
Yep.
Referee Paddy Kane now getting ready for this big clash. It's a long-awaited title. The ball is thrown up. Aidan Charles going for the ball. Ian McGreevy launches a high ball in. Barry McKiernan goes for it. Back outside there to Ian McGreevy, cutting through the middle. McGreevy's going inside. Charles is tackling hard. And it's the first wide of the day for St. Mary's. Ian McGreevy was unlucky not to register his first score of the day, but went to the right of the post. And the Lions gets good length into his kick out. Kicked up long. Hugh McGee's running for it. Jimmy Gucking is after him. Comes to Peter O'Neill. O'Neill is fouled now. He's about 60 yards out. Gives it inside. It's a bad ball though. Another attack is launched into St. Mary's half, and Jerry McGovern has it for Havas. He collects it out. Looking for Kevin Keegan. Keegan is fighting for it. Surely he's fouled. Number 7, Fergus O'Rourke, tips it inside. McGreevy gets it outside. Good work by the Carrick forwards, but Martin Dolan cuts out that one. And looking for Keith Confrey. But Niall Comerton has it. Comerton gives it outside. Spooted up long with the left boot. Paul McGreevy now. McGreevy looking for a man inside him. Kicked inside. And the Lions has it. He totally misses it. And lucky for him, the ball went wide. And it's out for another kick out to St. Joseph's. Endline kicks out the ball, and a great catch there by Aidan Charles. Coming out with the ball, and Adrian is fouled. And there's been a positional switch, or a change on the St. Joseph's team already. Terence Reynolds has been in before the game instead of Enda Matt, and the ball is pumped in long. Benny O'Rourke's going for it, and Benny wins his free. First free of the day for Avaz. Inside the 45 metre. And this one is left now for Adrian Charles. I'm sure he'll take this one from the hands. He's an astute kicker of the ball. Says himself up. Kicks and kicks high and over the bar. A great score there by Adrian Charles. Avas now going to the lead after 4 minutes of play. Drives this one, a good high one. Hugh McGee goes up, comes to Terence Reynolds. Reynolds drives it in. Into Peter O'Neill. Colin McKiernan is gone inside, but that's a bad ball. Colin still has it. Does well, Colin now. Colin McKiernan, surely he's fouled. Donald Kennedy now drives it outside. He's looking for Ian McGreevy, but the ball is out over the line and it's a sideline ball to Havas. This one is left now for Aidan Charles to try and launch it in around the house. Aidan gives a quick ball inside to Colin. Colin now is going for it, but it's out over the line and it's a sideline ball to St Mary's. The ball is kicked inside, comes to Hugh McGee. McGee gets inside to Colin McKiernan. Colin's inside, kicks it, oh, it's across the goal line. Bernard O'Rourke now is going for it. Cuts inside, gives it on into Kevin Keegan. Keegan shoots and kicks just right for the post. The ball is kicked out. Kevin Keegan wins this, and Kevin wins his free. I'm sure this one will be left for Adrian, and yes it is. It's on his right side now, and this should be an easy free for Adrian. A nice kick and a nice point there from Adrian Charles. Havas leading 2 points to no score now. Come on now, lads. Jerry Gucking kicks out the ball. Out to the wing now. Niall Comerton has it. Comerton turns inside, launches the ball up inside. O'Brannon's tackling for it there. Comes to Fintan Cox. Cox now kicks it inside. He's looking for McGreevy. Well held there by Jerry McGovern. Comes to John Crowe. Crowe turns inside. Gets the boot to it. But he kicks it out. And it's a wide ball. And the Lions now about to kick out this ball. Havas leading 2 points to no score. After 8 minutes of play, the ball is kicked up. It's a free now inside St Mary's there for a push on Jimmy Gucking. Trevor, how do you think the game has gone so far?
Adrian Charles is playing a very good game and he scored 2 points so far.
And Carrick not really settling down up front.
No, they aren't really settling up front or down front.
The ball is kicked inside. It's out and it's another wide for Carrick. St Mary's might be sorry that they're kicking all these chances wide later on in the game, as Havas are picking over their scores quite nicely. Aidan Charles taps it outside, inside there to Jim Morrow. Jim kicks it inside, looking for Kevin Keegan. Keegan's going for it, can't hold on to it. Fergus O'Rourke has it. O'Rourke kicks it inside. But Fintan Cox now is fouled.
One called in yet.
Ian McGreevy now will take this off the ground. Strikes it high, but again it's striked wide. And all these chances that Mary's have, they're not putting them over the bar. And they'll have to settle themselves down up front. Lions right out the ball in his Barnaculla jersey. The ball is kicked up. Well held there by Jimmy Gucking. Jimmy drives it inside. Inside to Keith Flynn. Flynn kicks and Flynn kicks over the bar. A good point there from Keith Flynn. Third inside on the right peg and over the bar. The first score of the day for St Mary's. And the Lions with a great kick out. Aidan Charles goes up for it. And Aidan surely has it. Yes, he has. Aidan turns and he's on his bike now, coming inside. He's very hard to stop and he's held back and Aidan wins his free and surely that's a bookable offence now. And Fitton Cox now is lucky not to be going into the book. But Aidan settles himself down now and he'll probably take this free himself. He's playing well, Adrian, the captain of this team. That's a nice kick and that's a lovely score by Aidan Charles. As long as Carrick keep on fouling him, he'll keep on scoring them. The ball is kicked out by Jerry Gucking. Comes out to Jimmy Gucking. Gucking drives it inside. Comes inside, John Crowe has it. Crowe now looking inside and Barry McKiernan's tackling him hard. Well done, Barry. It's given inside. And there's a free inside to Keith Flynn. And Flynn lays it down. Kicks it and he kicks it wide. A bad miss there from Jimmy Gucking now. The ball is kicked out. Comes to Aidan Charles. Aidan is commanding that position there. And Aidan seems as if he's fouled or hurted there. Gives a nice ball inside into Keegan. Kevin now holds on to it. Turns inside. Out to Peter O'Neill. O'Neill in lots of space now. Fists it inside. Oh, great catch there by Keegan. Turns inside. Surely is fouled, and yes, Kevin is fouled there. And that was good work there from Kevin Keegan. And again, I think Charles will take this free from Havas. From both sides of the field. He is very accurate. Kicks this one and kicks it over the bar. Another good score there by Aidan Charles. He makes it look so simple. And after 15 minutes gone, Havas lead 4 points to 1. With the sun in his eyes, he kicks it out and it's a good kick out. Aidan fits it down and comes out to Niall Comberton. Comberton now wins his free. Comberton kicks it inside. Comes Ian McGreevy. McGreevy has it now. Surely he's fouled the ball, and yes he does. And that was good work there by Hugh McGee. And Ian McGreevy warned there that if Ian McGreevy there was just hit Hugh McGee there. And see the Keith Confrey now. Confrey turns inside. A spout of pace there from Keith Confrey into Hugh McGee. McGee kicks and McGee scores the first score of the day from play by Havas, and it comes from Hugh McGee. Keith Confrey got it there, give it inside to Hugh, and Hugh tapped it over the bar. Doubt. Keith Confrey goes up for it. Niall Comberton has it. Comberton kicks it inside. McGreevy's going for it. Good catch by Paul McGreevy. And Paul wins his free. Ian McGreevy takes it, gives it inside. Keith Flynn has it. Turns inside. Flynn kicks it inside. Oh, it's off the post. John Crowe has it. But John has the square ball. But he was in the square. That's a square ball. Comes to Martin Dolan. Well held there by Martin. Martin comes out and Martin wins his free. Martin Dolan kicks it inside into Terence Reynolds. Sherry McGovern has it, taps it inside into Keith Confrey. Well held there by Keith. Turns inside. Gives it on into Terence Reynolds. Terence Reynolds now. On into Keith Confrey now. Keith looking for a colleague now. Kicked inside, but it's blocked down there by Jimmy Gucking. Gucking now coming down side. McGreevy has it and Paul McGreevy wins his free.
Come on, Owen, stick on him.
McGreevy drives it inside. Keith Flynn has it coming inside. Takes a shot and he puts it over the bar. And that man is playing very well, Keith Flynn there. Once he gets the ball, he's hard to dispossess. He's seen the posts and he stuck the ball between them. The ball is kicked out there by end the lines. Box there, and Jim Morrow's going for it. Barry McKeon taps it inside, but it comes to Paul McGreevy. Kicked inside. And Jim Morrow is going for it. Owen Brannan has it, nobody's. Sound has the sideline ball to St Mary's. Ball is kicked inside to Jamie Gucking, coming on the outside. He's fouled and this should be an easy score for St Mary's to just put 2 points between them. The ball is kicked and it's kicked over the bar. And a good point there from Jimmy Gucking. But it was an easy free. St Mary's coming back into this game. It's just 5 points to 3. Almost 10 minutes to half time. And the lanes drives it out. Aidan Charles shoves up and that's a wonderful catch there by Aidan Charles. Inside the Keith Conifrey. Niall Comerton has it. Comerton wins it. Gives it inside to Ian McGreevy. Kick down there. Comes to Jim Morrow. Morrow has it now. Owen Brannan has his coming outside and Owens is free. Martin Dolan drives it up inside. Comes to Peter O'Neill. O'Neill gives it inside, but it's a bad ball. Comes to Barry Crowe. Crowe comes outside. Into Niall Comerton. Comerton kicks it inside. Francie Corrigan's going for it. McGreevy has it. Comes to Barry McKiernan. Barry has it now. Coming outside. Well done, Barry McKiernan. Gives a lovely ball inside to Benny O'Rourke. O'Rourke's in lots of space. Coming inside. Benny still has it. Blocked down by Barry Crowe. Fergus O'Rourke has it and O'Rourke wins his free out. Ian McGreevy has it. Tries it inside. Keith Flynn has it. Coming inside. Inside to Keith Flynn. Flynn kicks it. And he kicks it over the bar. Into Mark Keith Flynn. He was doing a lot of damage there. The ball is kicked out. Number 13 has it, Jamie Cox. And Cox overcarries the ball there. And it's it's a sideline ball to St Joseph's. Kicked inside. Colin McKieran goes for it, but Ian McGreevy has it. McGreevy drives it inside. Barry McKieran's going for it. Philip Charles has it. Well, no, Keith Flynn has it. Flynn outside. Inside there to Fintan Cox. Cox turns outside. Kicks it and kicks it over the bar. A good point there by Fintan Cox. And Lyons kicks it out. Aidan Charles is a great catch there by Aidan Charles. Coming outside, gives it into Peter O'Neill. O'Neill has it. Coming inside. Still with the ball. Coming inside now. Kicks it and kicks it over the bar. A good score there from Peter O'Neill.
Come on now, lad.
Out. That's a good kick out to the centre of the field. Aidan Charles breaks it down. Comes to Kevin Keegan. Keegan's on his bike. He's rearing to go. He's playing very well. Should have given it inside to Colin McKeon, but nevertheless, Kevin wins his free.
Come on, Joseph.
Aidan kicks this one, but this time it's not as accurate as usual. This one just going to the right of the post. Ball is kicked out there by Jerry Gucking. Aidan Charles, and that's a wonderful catch there by Aidan Charles. He's cleaning Jimmy Gucking. It's into Keegan. Keegan kicks, but just kicks wide. Ball now to Carrick-on. Teddy there to Peter O'Neill. Turns inside. Teddy's himself up. Well, that's another wide there for St. Joseph's. They could be ruling these chances out later on in the game.
Come back in this match.
Yes, I agree with you there. Ian McGreevy there. Fouled. Q McGee. And he's giving a bit of back cheek there to his mentors. And if I was their mentors, I'd know what I'd do with that. Ian McGreevy's kicked inside there. Comes back to Aidan Charles. Aidan inside to Q McGee. McGee coming inside. Can only kick it off his right. Nevertheless, it's kicked inside. Jerry Gucking has it. Tries it out. Comes to Niall Comerton. Comerton now inside. Michael Green has it. Green drives it up long. John Crowe sprinting for it.
Come on, Barry.
Well done there, Barry McKieran. Barry McKieran's playing very well at full back. He's tackling there. But Jamie Cox wins his free.
Come on, Martin, loose in. Come back in.
Carrick, the winner of this title last year, beat Havas in the semi-final by 1 point. That day Havas were very unlucky to lose. Comes to Paul McGreevy. Back to Gucking. Gucking's coming inside. Kicks it. Oh, comes to Philip Charles. Philip just back from injury now. Kicks it inside. Kevin Keegan's going for it. Kevin has it. Kevin's playing very well now. Turns inside. Still has it. And surely he's fouled. And yes, Kevin is fouled. Given inside. Terence Reynolds is going for it. Oh, and those three St. Joseph men there, and one of them should have won the ball there. Q McGee fighting for the ball. Q has it now. Gives it outside to Benny O'Rourke. O'Rourke has it. Gives it on inside to Terence Reynolds. Reynolds kicks. And he kicks over the bar. A good score there by Terence Reynolds. Take this kick out. Tries it out. Francie Corrigan goes up for it. Kevin Keegan has it. Kevin Keegan's playing exceptionally well into Benny O'Rourke. O'Rourke has it. Benny wins his free, gives it on into Q McGee. McGee outside of Benny O'Rourke. O'Rourke kicks it outside the boot. Comes to Colin McKieran. Colin has it. The Colin Tosh at home in the camp. It'll be O'Neill, chance for goal. A goal for St. Joseph's. A great goal there by Peter O'Neill. That was good work. O'Rourke to McGee. O'Rourke kicked it Gary Owen up there. Colin McKieran caught it. Give it outside. Caught Peter O'Neill. Seen the space. And he buried it. Jerry Gucking had no chance. He was picking the ball instantly out of the net. And that was a contender for goal of the month. There's about a minute. The ball is kicked out. Niall Comerton has it. Comerton now drives it outside. And there's that man who started off the move, Kevin Keegan. McGreevy has it, turns inside. Benny O'Rourke trying to dispossess him. Francie Corrigan has it. Ah, good man, Francie. He's called Trotty back home. Outside to Hugh McGee. Hugh McGee playing very well. He's still playing on the 16 and he's playing centre field here today. Comes to Michael Green. Green coming inside. Looking for a loose colleague. That's Paul McGreevy. He drives it inside. Jimmy Gocking taps it inside. Inside Jamie Cox. Well done, Barry McKiernan and Philip Charles. Great work. Well, it's a 13-metre free. Cookie now kicks it straight over the bar. On Tower Farley, that goal by Peter O'Neill has put the difference between these sides at half time.
Yes, that was a brilliant goal. That was a brilliant goal there by Peter O'Neill. And this
Not no time at all. They should be up now. It's been 2 minutes extra. Aye. And the Lions drives it out now. He's about to take this kick out. And that's half time now. As both teams go into the dressing rooms. I'm sure St. Joseph will be a lot the happier. As Carrick missed some terrible wides there in the first half. But along with Havas in the latter end of that first half. Havas players playing a great game. The names of Aidan Charles, Kevin Keegan, Peter O'Neill playing well, Francie Corrigan. A lot of the players playing well. Hugh McGee. Well, there's some of these St. Mary's lads are playing very well. There's only 4 points in it at half time now. And as they go in at half time, I'm sure their mentors will have a lot to say. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back now to this wonderful game of football. Of St. Joseph's leading by 176 points. The Carrick lads now come back onto the pitch. Who were slow to start off, but once they got the rhythm going, they started knocking over some fine points. But the Havas lads came back with a brilliant goal from Peter O'Neill to lead them 4 points ahead.
they're going to win this.
And who do you think is playing well now for St. Joseph's?
Aidan Charles and Kevin Keegan are playing very well.
Yes, they're coming into their own there. Kevin Keegan's playing very well on the wing. But the St. Joseph's backs are very tight as well, aren't they?
Yeah, Philip Charles and Barry McKiernan are very
very good defensively, yes. And Francie Corrigan as well, and a few other Carrick-on lads, Jim Morrow and we're on now, we're back on. The ball is to know, Paddy Kent is up the ball, Aidan Charles breaks it down. Ian McGreevy has it, McGreevy wins his free, taps it inside, and Barry McKiernan there has it now. Playing brilliantly there at full back, out of Jerry McGovern. Oh, well, he fairly cracked them two lads there. Inside there, Hugh McGee onto Aidan Charles. Aidan Charles comes inside, the steamroller. And then Terence Reynolds. Out to Benny O'Rourke. O'Rourke into Charles. Aidan Charles coming inside. Gets an inch. And he takes the mile. A great score there by Aidan Charles. They say if you give him a minute, an inch, he'll take a mile. And he took near a mile there as he stuck that ball over the bar. He's marking his man very tightly. I've never seen his man get in touch with the ball the whole game through. There's an injury there now to Michael Green, the St. Mary's captain. He was injured in that clash there with Jared McGovern. McGovern's strength and weight helped him through that tackle there. And I think it's Aidan Charles over there who has sustained an injury. And let's hope Aidan's all right. Playing very well there, brilliantly, excelling as he goes up the field. And that was a good score he got there from the left boot, about 38 yards out. I'm here with Tony Farley and Trevor Farley, the crew members of this team. Aidan Charles coming inside. Oh yes, brilliantly taking them out of his way. But this time he wasn't just as lucky. But still, nevertheless, it was great play as he thundered down the field. Seán Donnelly now, who is not able to be with us today, has gone to a wedding. And I'm sure Seán is thinking about us now. And I'm sure he wishes St. Joseph's all the best. Jerry Gucking kicks it out. Comes to Jimmy Gucking. Gucking kicks it inside. Comes to Paul McGreevy. Or sorry, not Paul McGreevy. Coming inside there is Jimmy Gucking, and Gucking wins his free. It was Jamie Cox that won that ball there. And Shirley Barry was fouled. Jimmy Gucking, I'm sure, will take this from the hands on the Carrick senior team, who reached the county final this year, but were unlucky to lose to the hands of Drumshanbo. Jimmy kicks it inside. Oh, there's Barry McKiernan there, playing very well. Jerry McGovern has it. Jamie Cox has it. Cox goes outside. Ian McGreevy, and McGreevy has it over the bar.
Come on, now, get them out!
The ball is kicked out by Enda Lyons. A good kick out. Comes Aidan Charles. Coming outside. Aidan surely is fouled. Comes there to Jamie Cox. Cox coming inside, and Cox wins his free. Given inside. Philip Charles has it. Philip kicks it outside. But the free wasn't taken from the right's place. And it'll be taken again. And this time it'll be taken by Ian McGreevy. Ball is kicked inside. Jim Morrow go for it. Jim Morrow surely has it. John Crowe has it coming inside. Oh! A goal for St. Mary's. John Crowe stole inside there. Or sorry, David Crowe stole inside. His weight held him along the way. He got his left foot to it. And the ball sneaked into the top corner. And there's nothing none of the Enda Lions could do about that shot. Trevor Farley, that's a blown out of St. Joseph's hopes of a win today. There's only 1 point between it now.
And that was a good goal by David Crowe, and St. Joseph's will have to knock over a few now.
Well said there, Trevor. My thoughts exactly. Aidan Charles there, feeding the ball splendidly. There's so many lads calling for the ball, he doesn't know who to give it to. Kicks it inside. Comes there. Benny O'Rourke is going for it. But Fergus O'Rourke has it. O'Rourke taps it outside. Paul McGreevy has it. McGreevy inside there to Ian McGreevy. Ian coming inside. Gives the ball. There's number 16. Barney Gucking's going for it. And Gucking has it. Turns inside. He's fouled, and it's a free inside there. And Carrick are straight back into just 1 point between them. Ian McGreevy's going to take this one. Gives it inside. Q McGee's going for it. Jimmy Gucking has it. Gucking stole inside. Inside there, John Crowe has it. Oh, across the face of the goal. Keith Flynn has it. Flynn now for Carrick. Gives it inside. Paul McGreevy has it. But McGreevy kicks it wide. St. Joseph's leading. Playing once the championship minor final. The ball is kicked out. McGee is up for it. Surely he's fouled. Given inside there. Keith Flynn has it. And Flynn wins, he's free. Keith Flynn now is a very good player. He's hard to stop when he's on the run. Cooking kicks it and kicks it over the bar.
Come on, lads, start the play, Joseph.
And they need Aidan Charles. Aidan gets fouled. That's Aidan. Oh no! It's a free inside to Carrick, and why? I do not know. Given inside there. Ian McGreevy has it. Coming inside. Outside of Finn and Cox. Cox turns inside. And Cox kicks wide. But that surely should have been a free down the field for Aidan Charles. His shoulder has been tugged as he went for the ball. Coming to cheer on their sides. Ball is cracked up. Oh, lovely catch there by Aidan Charles. People have paid money to see a catch like that. The ball is kicked out there. Keith Convey's going for it. So sure it's a sideline ball. Given inside there. David Crowe has it. Crowe steeps inside. Gives it inside. Oh, Finn Cox has it. Cox now turns. And Cox kicks it over the bar. Ball is kicked out. Aidan Charles breaks it down. Fancy Corrigan has it. Fancy now is led. Bring the ball on. 14 yards. Kicked inside. Terence Reynolds is going for it. But number 4 gathers the ball. It's outside of Fergus Rourke. O'Rourke now coming up. Turns inside. Kicks it on. Comes there, Jamie Cox. And that's a very soft free there for Carrick. It's inside. Booted in long. End of lines has it. Kicked out there to Peter O'Neill. O'Neill has it, turns it inside. He's on the boot, on his bike now. Comes across. Inside there to Hugh McGee. But that's a great catch there by Donald Kennedy. Kicked inside there, Finn Cox has it. This game has livened up tremendously. Outside Ian McGreevy. McGreevy taps it inside. Keith Flynn has it. Philip Charles goes to the ball and Philip wins his free. And I'm going to switch on the St. Joseph team. Jerry Gorby is in wing half back, and Martin Doran has gone to corner back where Jim Morrow has been taken off. The ball is thrown up. Broken down there. Yes, and it's a free out, and it was charged there by number 16. Barry Guckin. Kicked outside there. Kevin Keegan has it. Kicks it inside. Yes, and it's a free inside there, Terence Reynolds. Ball is kicked inside. Colin McKieran going for the ball. He can't hold on to it. Terence Reynolds has it. Reynolds gives it inside to Kevin Keegan. Coming inside. Blocked down there. And Fergus O'Rourke collects it. Gives out to Donald Kennedy. Jerry McGorman goes for it. Paul McGreevy has it. Gives it inside. That's a free inside there to number 13. Kicked on there. Niall Comerton has it. Comerton coming inside. Gives it on. Philip Charles go for it. And Philip Charles has it. Philip gives it outside to Jerry McGovern. McGovern has it. Taps it down inside. And Michael Green has it. And Green wins his free. Paul McGreevy has it. Tries it inside. David Crowe has it. Crowe now coming inside. Great run, and it's a great point there by David Crowe. And Philip Charles seems to be injured there. Philip Charles now is going to get his name in the book. Keith Flynn and Philip Charles getting their names in the book. Ball is kicked out there. Good catch there by Paul McGreevy. Coming inside, kicks the ball there. Philip Charles is going for it. And Philippe has it. That's a great catch by Philip Charles. Surely he's fouled. Martin Doran coming outside. Into Q McGee. McGee outside to Jerry Gorby. Flies it inside. Good play there by, and Colin McKieran has it. McKieran gives it inside. Aidan Charles comes to Jimmy Gucking. And Gucking has it. Oh man, Francie Corrigan comes to Q McGee. Out to Aidan Charles now. Coming inside. How by Aidan Charles? And Aidan Charles is fouled. And that's the way we like it. But there seems to be an injury there in the Havas team, and it looks as if Colin McKieran is down. Colin seems to be in a lot of pain as he gets that ball inside to Adrian Charles, and let's hope Colin's alright. He's played very well there in the corner. Francis McLaughlin out there along with no lines. Teasing up here now, and Mark Shaw McGee, and the Colin McKinnon is alright, and Aidan Charles to take this free. The Carrick lads shouting down abusive words on as Aidan Charles to take this free. But it's nothing to a player of his standard, and he taps it over the bar. He's been playing exceptionally well, probably man of the match standard. But there's a point in it now, and after that goal by David Crowe. Jerry Gucking drives it out. That's a bad kick out. Comes to Aidan Charles. He's coming inside. They're pulling out to give him lots of space. That's what a player of his standard wants. Coming inside. It's over the bar. Aidan Charles there. That's a wonderful score. Had it by Aidan. From the kick out he collected it. Ran inside. Gucking wasn't able to keep up with him, and he stuck it over the bar. It's all level here now, and it's really heating up. The ball is kicked out. Keith Conifrey going for it. How about Keith Conifrey? But Ian McGreevy has it. And it's a free inside. Kicks it on inside to Fergus Rourke. The ball is kicked out. Well broken down, Fergus O'Rourke has it. O'Rourke is coming inside. A bit of an Oscar winner there, looking for his free. And how long can you hold on to the ball? And surely that's a throw ball. And Q McGee has it. McGee's coming outside, and McGee wins his free. Gives it inside. Martin Donald, I'm sure, will take this one. Trevor Farley, this game has really heated up here in the second half, but now it's all level. How do you think the game is going to progress now in the last few minutes? Who do you think is going to win it?
St. Joseph's, I think, will win this match.
It's a very tough competitive game, but there's been some nice passes of play.
Yeah, there's very nice passes of play.
Given inside there, Keith Flynn has it. Coming inside, Philip Charles is going for the ball. Surely that's a throw up. Yes, it is. Jimmy Guckin kicks it over the bar. There's just a point in, and I'm sure there's only about 5 or 6 minutes left. There's just 1 point in it. What's the point in a game of football, Trevor? Huh? What's the point in a game of football?
Not a lot.
And how do you think the referee is doing today?
Well, St. Joseph's will be getting more frees.
Yes, I agree on you at that point. It's given inside. Ian McGreevy has it. McGreevy turns inside. Given in. Keith Flynn has it. It's given on inside David Crowe. Crowe coming inside. This man is dangerous. Comes back out to him. Kicks it across the face of the goal. Jay McGovern's going for it. Jerry still has it. Surely that's a free, and yes it is. It's given inside. I think Charles is in acres of space. There comes Jay McGovern. Taps it down inside into Q McGee. McGee has it now. Gives it on into Kevin Keegan. Keegan has it. Turns inside. Surely he's fouling, and yes he is. Gives it in. Comes back outside. Niall Comerton's going for it. And Comerton gives away a sideline ball. There can't be much time left. There's just a point in it. It's as close as it was last year. There's 8 minutes left. Peter O'Neill now will take this sideline ball. He drives it in. It's a great kick. Oh, but that's a great catch there by Donald Kennedy. Kennedy drives it out for a sideline ball. It's given inside into Benny O'Rourke. O'Rourke has it now. Coming inside. Kicks it in. A good ball. Charles goes up for it, but Aidan can't hold on to it. And again, it's a sideline ball to Havas. Given inside, Aidan Charles has it. And Aidan wins his free. Again, time after time, Aidan Charles has won his frees. In scoreable positions now. Aidan now steadies himself up. Looks at the posts. But this time it's not as accurate as usual. Comes outside to Peter O'Neill. O'Neill with his free, and this time surely it'll be a free. Or a score for Havas as Aidan Charles comes across this side of the pitch. But it's not an easy angle for a left-footed player. They're going to get Colin McKieran to take this one. Well, Keith Carvey's going to take this one out. Out Aidan Charles. Aidan's off the post. That should have been straight over the bar from the free. There's just a point in it, and really Havas should be in the lead. Or sorry, St. Joseph's. Ball is kicked out. Jamie McGovern's going for it. But Jamie Cox has it. Cox gives it up. Martin Dolan loses the ball. Ian McGreevy has it. Taps it on inside. Coming outside and he wins his free. Jimmy Guckin kicks it, Ian McGreevy kicks it. Well held there by Enda Lyons, and Lyons wins his free. Given outside in there to Q McGee. McGee coming inside into Kevin Keegan. Played very well. On to Peter O'Neill. O'Neill's going for it. And O'Neill has it. Comes inside. Gives it on inside to Terence Reynolds. And it's out for a 45. Surely Terence is fouled. It's kicked up high again. Broken down there to Q McGee. McGee is going for it. So is Ian McGreevy. Kicked up the line. Keith Flynn has it. Flynn outside to Finnan Cox. Outside there to a loose man is Paul McGreevy. Paul McGreevy's coming inside, not to foul him. And he is fouled.
Come on, time wasted. He's fucking taking away that one away.
Come on, Paddy, check the time.
Jimmy Guckin will take this one. Gives it inside. The Fintan Cox. Cox now to Guckin. Jimmy Guckin now. Jimmy Guckin now. Kicks it over the bar. There's 2 points in it now, but there's lots of time for St. Joseph's if they settle themselves. Tom is a long left. Comes to Paul McGreevy. And Paul McGreevy wins his free. It's given inside. Comes to Michael Green. Kicks off the left boot and he kicks it wide. Kicked out. Comes to Michael Green. Comes outside and yes, he's fouled the ball. Tries it inside. Talk about a wasteful ball. Inside it's Jimmy Guckin. Guckin launches it inside. Philip Charles comes to it. Surely Philip is fouled, and yes he is. Tries it inside. Comes to Niall Comerton. Tries it up again. Again it comes to Philip Charles. Inside to Jerry Gorby. Gorby tries it inside. Ailing Charles, a wonderful catch by Adrian. Coming inside, Terence Reynolds. A goal! A goal for St. Joseph! Yes! I've done Ailing Charles and Terence Reynolds! A wonderful goal! Yes! And there's not long left! And now we'll see how long St. Mary's will hold up the ball for now. The ball is kicked up. Yes! It's all over! St. Joseph's have won here! A goal in the last kick of the game! Fuck ye, St. Mary's! It's been held up the ball for so long! Let's see he's held up the ball now! Here now is the trophy be handed over to the captain.
On behalf of Board and Og Leitrim, I'd like to welcome both teams, 3 clubs actually involved in today's minor final. The combination, St. Joseph's combination of Carrick-on and Havas and St. Mary's, in what turned out to be a right gripping game of football, and proved, I suppose, to everyone here that a game is not over until it's over. And both teams, St. Joseph started off the stronger team. St. Mary's came back into it with a goal at the start of the second half, early in the second half. Looked like as if they were going to take it. 2 points up is probably one of the most precarious leads leading into the final whistles, as it turned out. It's an awful way to lose a final for St. Mary's, to lose it with a goal almost second last kick of the game. But it is a great way to win one. And today there are winners and losers. There have to be both, I suppose, when it's decided. Commiserations to St. Mary's on their loss, and we'd like to congratulate them on their performance right through the game. Thank their mentors. Micheál Doherty was the main man in charge of them. They played the game right through, gave us a good sporting display for football from start to finish. But unfortunately for them, it wasn't their day. They were the holders of the trophy, and they just, by the skin of their teeth, I would say, failed to hold on to it. But if we'd like to give the defeated team, St. Mary's, a round of applause for their congratulations, obviously, to the winners. They've kept at it, I suppose. They never actually believed, or they never actually lost belief in themselves that they could win the game. There was a chance probably a couple of minutes before that when something might have happened and they got nothing out of it, but they came again, and with time almost up, as they say, last kick of the game secured, as someone said, a Roy of the Rovers win. And fair play to them. Congratulations to both clubs, but under the banner of St. Joseph's, to Noel Lyons and Noel McBride, Eamon Heslin and John O'Neill, on the manner in which they gelled the best young footballers, minor footballers of two clubs together to come through and win the Leitrim Minor Championship this year. And with that, I will present the trophy to the winning captains, Adrian Charles.
I'll say a few words. And now is that Willie Donald take the team photo now of the winning team, Havas, or St. Joseph, sorry. A wonderful goal there by Terence Reynolds. A big high ball into probably man of the match. No, definitely man of the match. Adrian Charles caught the ball, given out to the photo of the two captains, Adrian Charles and Kevin Keegan, along with Declan Bohan.
Hurry up now.
And I know how Carrick must feel. I was playing in the final yesterday and we were bet by a point with the last kick of the game. But there's the captains now and all the team getting a handle of the cup.
Have their own verdict on who it was. We had adjudicators up in the press box, and the award goes to today a winner or a member of the losing team over the course of the hour, and I'd ask him to present it to St. Mary's Ian McGreevy.
Right, lads.
Team, I'd like to thank the effort that the two Noels, Eamon Heslin and John O'Neill, put in over the last couple of weeks that helped us come here and win this cup this evening. And also, I'd like to thank the Carrick team for what probably was a bit of a rob there and then, but that happens in football. And finished with 3 cheers for Carrick. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip!
Here with the joint manager Noel McBride after what was a wonderful game of football.
That's correct, Anton. Telling me through, my heart is still beating, but at the same time, I think we deserve to win anyway with that winning goal anyway. So we're lucky enough, I suppose, to come out winners.
This is a very tight game the whole way through. All of us were unlucky not to be losing by 2 points at the very end, but the goal came at the right time.
Well, that's right, all right. Yeah, them goals were very decisive, and we said it was going to be tight, and it finished up that way. So lucky it was in our favour.
It surely was, and What about man of the match there?
Well,
It was very suspect that they had to give it to a Carrick man, but
well, I think we all know who were the man of the match,
yes,
but sure,
I think we do.
we let that go anyway.
All right, that's good enough.
Thank you, Anton.